day, be self-disciplined and strive with determination for an exemplary performance. A very good evening to everyone present here. Dignitaries, staff and their families, PTA members and well-wishers who have spared their valuable time on this auspicious occasion.
This is a special day and our hearts rise in gratitude to the blissful kingdom of Bahrain, the land which has provided us with numerous opportunities and a host of dreams to live by. So let's pay our respect and gratitude to this beautiful country by singing the Bahrain National Anthem. Kindly standing attention for the Bahrain National Anthem, followed by the Indian National Anthem. One tree can stop the forest, one word can frame a goal, one candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the need of others. Is our dear principal, who does not set out to be a leader but becomes a special one by the equality of her action and the integrity of her intent. We are blessed to have a principal like you. And with a thankful heart, we welcome our principal, Mrs. Vandana Satish, to strike us with her words of wisdom. Please, ma'am.
Thank you very much, dear MC Mr. Shalini, for those kind words. His Excellency Indian Ambassador Shri Piyush Srivastava, Second Secretary of Commerce Mr. Ravi J, Chairman of Ali Club who is going to come Dr. Mr. Khalid Sahu, Educational Specialist of Ministry of Private Education Ms. Nada, Group Head Business Chairman of VKL Holdings and Al-Amal Group of Companies, Mr. Rajiv Nagpal, President of Indian Club, Mr. K.M. Cherian, President of Kerala Samajam, Mr. Radhakrishna Pillai, and PTA President, Mr. Shamnath Shamsuddin, and our Visionary Director, and the chairman of our school, Mr. Joy Matthews, distinguished faculty, dear students and parents. It is my pleasure to address you on this momentous occasion, the inauguration ceremony of our new campus, which is the dream of the New Horizons School 22 years ago. The New Horizon School has formed, and today our dream has come true. A big round of applause to all the people who are behind this. We would like to express our gratitude to the Ministry of Education, Ali Club, Indian Embassy, the Government of Bahrain for their unwavering support for this cause and to make this day happen. Thank you very much. We would like to acknowledge the efforts of the school management, administration, in particular parents. Thank you very much for all your support. We are here as a school to nurture our young minds, the students of NHS, and we are so proud to be a part of their life, and we are here to make sure that we give the best so that we create the best human beings in the world. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And future of this school is very clear that we will take the school to new heights. Thank you very much. Back to you, dear MCs.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring speech.
We are privileged to have with us today our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, Indian Ambassador to Bahrain. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Kindly accept this bouquet of appreciation.
Thank you, sir, for coming.
He is also accompanied by Mr. Ravi Kumar Jain, Under Secretary to the Indian Ambassador. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Kindly accept this bouquet of appreciation.
We also acknowledge the kind presence of our guest of honor, Mr. Khalid Ibrahim Kanu, Al-Hali Sports Board Chairman and also holding a prominent position in the Ministry of Interior.
A warm welcome to all the other dignitaries present here today. Mrs. Nada Said Khalil Abdullah, representative of Ministry of Private Education. Hearty welcome, ma'am.
Mr. Rajiv Nagpal, Group Head Business Developer at VKL Holdings and Al-Amal Group of Companies. A very warm welcome, sir.
Mr. K.M. Cherian, Indian Club President. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Mr. P.V. Radhakrishna Pillai, President Bahrain Kerala Samajam. Welcome, sir.
Our PTA President, Mr. Shamnath Shamsuddin. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Members of the board committee, Mr. Joy Matthews and his talented and creative spouse, Mrs. Jaya Joy, Mrs. Srija Gopalakrishnan, Mrs. Samira Shamnath,
Mrs. Aisha Pallipura, and members of the Management Committee, Mrs. Nirmala Stanley, Vice Principal, Zinj Campus, and Mrs. Nisha Rajesh, Vice Principal, Sagaya Campus.
Once again, a warm welcome to each one of you. The lighting of the lamp ceremony is supposed to bring good luck, wealth, and prosperity into life. Let us seek God's blessing in abundance while lighting the lamp. I request our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, our guest of honor, Mr. Khalid Ibrahim Kanu, Mrs. Nada Al Sayed, Mrs. Jaya Joy, Mrs. Shrija Pramod, Mrs. Samira Shamnath, Mrs. Nirmala, Mrs. Nisha, to please come up on the stage for the lighting of the lamp ceremony and officially inaugurate the program. All of you please come up on the stage.
The pursuit of excellence with unrestrained passion can lead to the accomplishment of wonders with unsurpassed joy. New Horizons School, the abode of excellence, has always proved its versatility and is now time to witness the most awaited milestone.
It's indeed a very proud moment for us. His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, Indian Ambassador to Kingdom of Bahrain, he is someone who has the capacity and the will to rally men and women to a common purpose and a character which inspires confidence. With immense exultation, I feel privileged to invite our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, to address the gathering with his inspiring words. Please, sir. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Sir.
Mr. Joy Matthews, Chairman of the Management Committee of New Horizon School, senior officials from the Government of Bahrain, Ms. Vandana Satish, Principal of the New Horizon School, heads and representatives of Indian associations, distinguished dignitaries, school management, teachers of the school, dear students and their parents. I think not many of them are present here today. Namaskar, good evening, Ramadan Kareem to you all. I am pleased to be with all of you at the inauguration of the new campus of the New Horizon School. Let me begin by congratulating the new management. You have a big responsibility of carrying forward the good work done by the previous management and taking the school to the newer heights. For me personally, it is always satisfying and great feeling to see the development of a school and education system. As one of the greatest human beings of our times, Mahatma Gandhi said, if we want to reach real peace in the world, we should start educating the children. The New Horizon School, which started its journey in the year 2000, has completed 22 years of its successful existence and has made significant contribution towards educational excellence. The school has always provided its students a healthy and fairly competitive environment to help them grow in every sphere of activity, be it academics, sports, or any other extracurricular activity. I understand that the school was facing some challenges with regard to its campus and continuity. I am happy that with the new management and the new campus, these issues have been sorted out. This has brought new enthusiasm for the parents, teachers, and students of the school. We all know there is a considerably large Indian population in Bahrain who live with their families. In such circumstances, presence of multiple Indian schools offering CBSE curriculum becomes necessary and a big relief to the Indian families living here. I am sure that New Horizon School will not only cater to the needs of Indian diaspora but will provide quality education to students of Bahraini and other nationalities too. I am also hopeful that the school will expand to higher classes with commensurate increase in infrastructure in near future. I take this opportunity to thank the leadership and the government of Bahrain, particularly the Ministry of Education, for providing required support to the New Horizon School as well as other Indian schools in the kingdom. This is in line with the deep-rooted historical and friendly bilateral relations between India and Kingdom of Bahrain, which have grown and diversified in recent years. Our two countries have had excellent collaboration in education sector for decades, with excellent infrastructure facilities in Bahrain, as well as emphasis placed by the government of Bahrain on this sector, and government of India's continuous efforts of developing education sector as per the needs of present times with the new education policy. The presence of higher institutions of excellence in science, technology, medicine, engineering and other fields in India, there is an immense opportunity for further expanding our bilateral collaboration in this important sector. It will benefit students of our two countries. Both governments are working in this direction. I once again congratulate the management, principal, teachers, students and staff of the New Horizon School for their commendable work and wish them success in their future endeavors. Ramadan Mubarak to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I will invite Mr. Joy Matthews to please come up on the stage for the formal signing between New Horizon School and Ahali Club. Sir, can you please come forward?
We just need a few minutes, Mr. The team from Ahali Club is just joining us. First of all, but before getting on to the ceremony of formal handing of the property to us, I'd like to thank Ahali Club for their support. It was from the day I walked in over here, the whole team was there to support us in terms of, the entire facility to be provided to us and all the arrangements, whatever we need, they were there. Okay, before we get on with that, let's wait for them to join. Let me just call the team of directors who supported me in the whole process. Can you please join me, Mr. Pramod and Srija, Naushad Bhai, and Mr. and Mrs. Shamnath. So on behalf of the entire management team, I'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. Priya Srivastava, Mr. Ravi, and Mr. Cherian, Mr. Radhakrishna Pillai, and our dear friend, he was the main reason for this to happen, Mr. Rajiv. The day I walked into his office, he said, you have to have how many pairs of hush puppies? He said, for this to happen, he said, you have to just spend a bit on more pairs of hush puppies. You know, it's not going to happen soon. So, but that day onwards, he has been so supportive and encouraging from Al-Namal group. And definitely, I cannot forget Dr. Varghese Kurin, who was there, who had the trust in handing out this team, this great institution, which has around 25 years of history, and handing over that institution to us. So they had the courage, and then they had the confidence to hand it out to us. So thank you all, and thanks everyone for the support. And we assure you on behalf of the management that we will give everything possible to give the school the best, whatever needed to be done to ensure that the best of education is given to our children and the community. Definitely we will do it. There will be no compromises in any area, and as my team we always discuss, we want to give the best. There is no compromise in any area, and that's an assurance on behalf of our team that we give it to you all. Thank you all. Let me welcome Ahli Club team to just come over here. Here we have Mr. Hussain and Mr. Abdullah. Mr. Nader, sorry. Okay. The club has been so supportive. We would like to thank you with a bouquet for all the support that you have been extending to us. Please. Thanks for all the support. Now we have a formal handing over, document, handing over of the property. We are just going to sign up the document. 1 second.
It's now time to invest in a new formal venture between New Horizon School and Ahali Club. Requesting Mr. Joy Matthews and Mr. Ibrahim Kanu to please come forward for the same. It's indeed a very auspicious occasion for us. Hearty congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Ahli Club, Ministry of Youth and Sports, for all the support extended to us. Over to you, MCs.
Now we shall have the felicitation address from our honorable guest present here, Mr. Rajiv Nagpal, Group Head Business Developer at VKL Holdings and Al-Namal Group of Companies. I humbly request Mr. Rajiv Nagpal to please come forward to felicitate the gathering. Sir.
Well, I'm not prepared for that. But anyways, good evening to all of you. Thank you for all joining us here. Joy, you've done a fantastic job. And the day we were handing over this entire project to Joy, we were very confident because he comes from educational background and he's been taking it through. A lot of hard work, a lot of endurance, so much of grit has gone inside to make it from where to where. Thank you so much for being there with us also, and thank you for taking it from where we wanted to see it be there. Yeah, thank you so much for being there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Shamlat Shamsuddin, our dynamic PTA President, to address the gathering. Hearty welcome, sir.
Thank you. Namaskar, good evening and Ramadan Kareem to all. So, on behalf of the parents, as the PTA President, it's my great honor to be standing here right in front of you, addressing this crowd. His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, Second Secretary, other dignitaries, thank you for coming, joining us here today. I just want to say, last Ramadan, we had a similar ceremony back in the Jenison campus. That's the first time we as the new team took over the management of the school. And I was pretty confident that we would, we would be in a better place in a year. And here we are. I can't express how much happy I am to stand right here in our new campus. addressing this crowd. It's just an honor. It's a pleasure to be at this new campus, addressing this crowd. I couldn't have asked for more. Thank you, Mr. Joy, for all the hard work. We are in a very, very better place this time, and I can see that from the when we took over the school, it was like 500 plus students, and we have crossed the 1,100 limit this last month. So that shows how much this the support we get from the parents for the school. Thank you, Ms. Mantana, for the great leadership you're providing. We couldn't have done this without you. I have to say it. We couldn't have done it without your support. And thank you to our vice principals, Ms. Nisha and Ms. Nirmala. Thank you for your hard work and all the staff present here. This school is here because of you people. You are the backbone of the school. Nobody can replace you. That's the core of the school. And last but not the least, sir, I just want to say thank you to you, Mr. Rajiv Nagpal and Mr. Verghese Kurian, for trusting us with this endeavor and giving us this opportunity to take over the management of the school. And ma'am, from the ministry, the support that have been very immense. And without your support and your quick actions, we couldn't have done this. We did all the approvals within probably a few weeks, and your support, that's the best what we have. We are looking forward to working with you more, and thank you so much on behalf of the parents and the PTA committee. I extend the best, all the very best to the staff, the support staff, the teachers, and the management. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. The New Horizons School magazine is a symbol of pride and a representation of the school. The school magazine displays the principles, values, and ideology of the institution. Its benefits are immense and promotes creativity, nurturing the latent skills of young minds. Now we call upon our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Piyush Srivastava, our principal, Mrs. Vandana Satish, our chairman, Mr. Joy Matthews, and Mrs. Nada to launch the New Horizons School magazine.
We are pleased to present to you the school magazine for the year 2022-23, the pinnacle of progress of the New Horizons School. Enjoy every moment you have in life. There are no rewinds, only flashbacks. Gratitude is one of the most important values taught in our school. Always be grateful in whatever you do. Keeping that in mind, now we would like to call upon Mrs. Gladys Shiju, the head of BQA wing and the Social Science Department, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is a quality similar to electricity. It must be produced and discharged and used up in order to exist at all. Good evening. I, Gladys Shijo, on behalf of New Horizons School and the entire fraternity of the institution, first of all extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. I extend my sincere thanks to His Excellency Piyush Srivastava and all our honorable guests who spared their time from their busiest schedule to grace the occasion. I also like to extend my thanks to our chairman, Mr. Joy Matthews, for making everything possible for us to celebrate this most important day of NHS. A special mention to our respected principal, Mrs. Vandana Satish, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as a pillar of strength. Also, I extend my sincere thanks to Mrs. Nirmala Angelos, our Vice Principal, also one of the strongest pillars. And even like this cannot happen overnight, I also would like to thank all our staff members for the enormous cooperation, also the MCs for the day, Mrs. Shalini and Ms. Atulya. Last but not the least, my sincere thanks to all the people who worked behind the scene to make this event happen. Mr. Rajan, our technical team, lighting, stage arrangement, art department and our housekeeping. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Okay, before we get on with our most important moment of the evening, the inauguration or maybe opening of the school, I'd like to welcome Mr. K. M. Cherian to address a few words, on behalf of the Indian community. Please. You have been a support to us, and encouraging. You've always been encouraging us, regarding this project. So one word.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Piyush Srivastava, First Secretary Mr. Ravi Kumar Jain, President of Bharat Kerala Samaj, Mr. P.K. Radhakrishna Pillai, distinguished guests from the Ministry and Alali Stadium, parents, children, the principal and staff of New Horizon, good afternoon to you all. Thank you for inviting me for this auspicious occasion. When I studied in Indian school, Bahrain, there were very few schools, I think just one besides the Sacred Heart School. And over that, from then onwards, there are many schools that have come up in Bahrain. And one of the shining stars were the New Horizon School. I think it was earlier managed by Mrs. Nirmala Jose and team. Now that it is again come to your capable hands, I wish all the very best for the school. I hope your team reaches greater heights and give quality education to the children, and they go on to become wonderful citizens of our country. All the best. Thank you. Congratulations once again.
We'd like to hear former chairman of Indian School and currently the president of the Bharat Kerala Samajam. He's the best person to talk about schooling and education because he has been in a shoe whereby he was handling the biggest school in Bahrain. Okay, sir, please come and have a few words.
Your Excellency, Piyush Srivastava, Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Bahrain, Mr. Ravi K. Jain, Second Secretary, Indian Embassy, Mr. Cherian, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to join all of you on this joyous occasion. In fact, this is a rebirth of New Horizon School. I have been associating with the New Horizon School right from the inception. Mrs. Nirmala Jose, Mr. Jose himself, then Vasanta Mohan. Those three guys, started this school, and they have done very well. In fact, in between, there was some turmoil due to some, problems, due to lack of building. I think I presume it was because of a building that Ministry could not give permission. As the chairman of the Indian School, as Mr. Joy has pointed out, I have spent a lot of time in education. Not only that, this space has a lot of, it's giving a lot of nostalgia to me because I have spent 2-3 years here. I was the director and chief executive of New Millennium School also. I set up a 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I spent a lot of time here. And lot of time with the CBSE. In fact, I flew to Delhi a couple of times to discuss with the CBSE, and a lot of things I have done. Education is the best, field one can, get pleasure from. If you do well, you will, get, a lot of joy. Money is separate, money is different. Money you can get it from any other field. But education is a field where you can derive pleasure if it goes well. It will give you pain also if it is not doing well. Teachers, teachers are the, actually, they are the main ingredient of any good school. Please do not compromise on the quality of the teachers. That is what one advice I have to give to the management. Now, community schools normally tend to, compromise on that because of various other problems, because fees, and I'm sure you are also charging very less fees. Ministry will not give permission to increase. They give 10% or 15%, not more than that. Yeah, of course. No, see, schools are undergoing a lot of pressure because of the new policies, which the quality improvement and the number of children in the classrooms, a lot of things. And definitely the management of the New Horizon School, I think they have to face a lot of difficulties with regard to the finance. I'm telling you, if the ministry, I don't know much about the fees increase and all that. With the fees which you are collecting before, it is difficult to manage. I know the economics of the school. I have been managing 2 big schools. I know the financials, But I think the parents will support. But please do not compromise on the quality, which I don't think you will, because having known Joy for some time, I don't think the management will compromise on that. I wish you all the best. The community is with you, because because there are 2 types of schools, Indian schools here. One is low budget schools, and the other high end school. In between, I think New Horizon School filled the gap of the mid income group parents. So I wish you all the best. Whatever support you need from us, we are there to support you, because there is still a space for new schools here. Because even now, when I received a message, requesting my help in getting an admission 11th, 9th, in Indian school, Asian school, New Indian school, and all that. It's very difficult, very, very difficult to get admission. Is very difficult. When I ran the Indian school, actually for 6-7 years, that problem was not there. So ministry was not very tough on that. Now, the number of students in a classroom, they are very tough on the number. So it is very difficult, and it is not easy to set up a new school, because before we started in villas and all that. Now they need at least 15 to 20,000 square meter land. It is very difficult also. So I wish you all the best. There are good the facilities are there. I know the classrooms, very good facilities. Al-Ahli Club, we should thank Al-Ahli Club actually to give this space on even if it is on rent, because we have a good playground behind and there is ample car parking. I think this is a good location, and both the schools operated here did well. Both NMS as well as Capital, they did well. When, Mr. Adel has, he has constructed a new building in Budaya, and he shifted Capital School to that place. Definitely, this will also grow, because it's a lucky place. It will grow. I'm sure it will. I wish the new team all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. A long journey with ups and downs against all odds. Several obstacles, all overcome, so that everyone present here may one day witness this grand moment. Let us wish and pray for the success of New Horizon School as we celebrate this grand opening. Now, the long-awaited time has arrived that will help us reach New Horizons. I request our chief guest, His Excellency, Mr. Piyush Srivastava, Mrs. Nada Sayed, and all the other dignitaries to come forward for the most auspicious ribbon cutting ceremony. Please give them a big round of applause.
auspicious ceremony for us. We wish the management, staff and dignitaries and all our well-wishers present here golden memories ahead at the New Horizon School. Congratulations each and everyone present here.